the time, all we saw was what we were leaving behind. But God saw what was ahead. And friends, isn't that often the way faith works? If you knew what was ahead, you wouldn't need faith. Can I get an amen to that? We see what we're giving up. We see the hardships of what we are giving up. But God sees what He is building through that obedience. That's exactly where Abraham finds himself. In Genesis 12, it begins with these words. The Lord had said to Abraham, leave your native country, your relatives, your father's family, and go to the land that I will show you. Often when God tells you to do something, the hardest part isn't what He says, it's actually what He doesn't say, what He leaves out. Notice what God doesn't say. He doesn't provide 5-year strategic plan. He doesn't show him photographs of the place. God doesn't tell him how long it will take. God doesn't explain any of the details. God simply says, go. And that takes even more trust because Abraham didn't have Google to do that research. Abraham had to decide whether God's voice was just enough. And friends, many times you're going to have to decide whether God's voice is enough. And I think sometimes we romanticize biblical faith